what are the key ingredients, though? If we really were to think about a unified theory of sustainable, low-emission rural development that's equitable, what are the three main ingredients? And I would put forward that they are incentives, both positive and negative, although there's a huge global deficit today of positive incentives. We have a carrot crisis on our hands. And a positive benefit can be liberating a farmer from bureaucracy, making it easier to access credit, so it takes 1 month instead of 8. We also need shared metrics. We have too many definitions of success. And every process, a typical Mato Grosso farmer has to deal with 7 different definitions of success in dealing with deforestation, and that contributes to their frustration. And finally, once we have those shared metrics of success, we need a reliable monitoring platform so everyone can see how they're doing. The buyers, the producers, the governments, and say, okay, we're doing well here. Be it deforestation, labor infractions, toxics, agrotoxin spills, whatever the criterion is. My time, I think, is up, and I will leave you with one vision from the other side of the planet. And let's look out to 2020. Let's imagine that Borneo, some of the things that are happening in Borneo today go to fruition. Governor Taras Nanang, the head of Central Kalimantan, also the president of the Indonesia Dayak Council, his roadmap to low deforestation, productive, poverty alleviating development for his province has gone to scale. The partnerships he has with 4 districts today and palm oil companies. I was with him 2 months ago when he had 25 palm oil companies in the room basically saying, we have to do this together. Well, that model has gone to fruition. Dayak communities now, instead of producing 11% of palm oil, are producing 20%, which is their target for 2020. Investment is flowing in. Eastern and Western Kalimantan, Sabah, the entire province, the entire island is moving towards this agenda in a race to the top because they see that it brings benefits and you can get re-elected on this agenda. Imagine that. So we've got implementation of the customary rights decision of the Constitutional Court, demarcating indigenous lands. All of these pieces together are coming together. And the big market player leaders today, like Unilever, like Wilmar, like Cargill, are seeing the fruits of their own commitments come to play. I would put forward as my real closing comment that one of the richest places and spaces for collaboration and innovation in this is the Governor's Climate Forest Task Force. All of these provinces and states that I mentioned and 5 regional governments here in Peru are members of this collaboration that started in 2008. August of last year put out a challenge to the world. We'll lower deforestation 80% if there's adequate finance, if the market cares, and we're going to give much of that revenue that comes in to the indigenous groups and communities. There we have it. There's a challenge. It's very real. It's getting us to landscapes. We can do this.